He has 255 mana, which means he has enough for combo, but he doesn't have enough for combo in a portal key, which is, of course, 315 mana in order to do the full combo. It's really important that you know those key mana costs, right? You need to know Swiftblade spin plus its ult at certain levels. You need to know Pebbles combo plus portal key. You need to know Hammer Storm's portal key and stun. You have to really make sure that you're paying attention to those, and you can really do it on a game-by-game basis. Don't feel like you have to have them all memorized. Just go into the game, and when you are playing, just add up the mana costs in your head and make sure you make a note of it, because it's really embarrassing when you actually don't have enough. You're playing Hag and you blink in and you ult and you go to Sonar Screen to finish him off and you're like 20 mana short. You look a little bit silly, and I've done it. Don't worry about that. I've done it. He did go ahead and go for Steam Boots. I really like Steam Boots on Pebbles. I think they're really strong. You know, when you need to squeak out that last bit of mana, less bit of HP, or switch to agility to make your bottle more effective, because you want to make this investment as powerful as possible. You've already spent the 600 gold for it, and Steam Boots make it better. Steam Boots just increase the effectiveness of it. I expect him to upgrade this to a power supply at some point, and then we'll see him probably go into something like a demonic breastplate. Spell shards are almost certainly into this game at this point. But again, I just don't think spell shards are that powerful on Pebbles. They're just not really my cup of tea. I don't think he needs his combo to constantly increase through the game as much as he needs his combo to stay really strong to pick off squishy heroes or do a ton of heroes to people that are initiated on. But I just don't think spell shards really help him in his role as much as something like a demonic breastplate, which helps his entire team. It helps his auto attacks a ton. It gives him a ton of attack speed. It really lets him be an actual presence in those team fights. Something I was talking about earlier was heroes that have to go in and out of fights, right? A really good example of that is somebody like Legionnaire. Legionnaire is... It's okay to almost reset Legionnaire in the middle of a fight, right? You go in and you do your taunt and you try and get your ult off on somebody if you can, and then everybody kind of spreads out a little bit. I think it's okay to pull back a little bit on Legionnaire, let your portal key reset so you're able to effectively blink and taunt somebody else. Just kind of have a way of rhythm within your game. When you see he jumps in and goes, it's an easy kill onto Vindicator, which is going to lead to this tower, of course, going down. I don't think there's anything the Legion team can do at this point. It just looks like they were pushing top a little bit, but they're going to have to go ahead and back off. I would expect Thunderbird would actually be able to push this, especially with an Invis rune coming up, but he does only have 15 seconds left on that. So it'll be a little bit close here. He wants to make sure he doesn't get this into deny range by pushing too aggressively. He uses his TP during the Invis fade time to allow him to get to this bottom Invis. Very subtle, very good use of it. And we do see Swiftblade only sitting on level 7. Not the greatest thing in the world. He does use his ult, followed by the burst from TB, and he does get his ult. Really great job setting that up. You know, they really needed to give Swiftblade a little bit more momentum in this lane. But at this point, I think we've kind of seen the difference in play style. Right. Oh, Chu unfortunately missing his stun. Really nice juke here by Blitz. But we kind of see the difference in playstyle, right? He didn't play the same hero the same every game. He was in a unique position. He is almost certainly going to die here. As my game pauses a little bit. Oh, is he going to actually manage to get away from this? Oh, really nice portal key just before that hit him. Really nice job by Chu getting away. You see Chu squeaks out a lot of times, just barely getting away from fights. He knows exactly what he can survive, and sometimes he dies, but a lot of times he gets away with it. They might be able to just DPS down. Oh, Swiftblade barely getting away as well. Oh, you see Chu did actually stay around. He is going to be able to get the kill on the Swiftblade, so that's really great. Sometimes, especially when you have something like a portal key or a blink hero, it's really good to still kind of just stay out of danger, make sure you're not going to die. TB's ult was down, he knew he was okay, and so he just kind of waited for an opportunity to present itself. A lot of players would not have been around to be able to do that. And it is a big swing when you're able to kill the opponent's carry like that. Swiftblade sitting at 1, 5, and 6, only 150 gold per minute. Very low for what he's looking for. You see Puff Master is able to get 320. A lot of that is because what Shu was able to execute in the bottom lane so early in the game. So I think we'll probably go ahead and call it there. For those of you that are wondering, maybe I'll put the description at the bottom. EG does go on to win this game. Again, it is quite an old game. And we're mostly just looking at the differences in playstyle between the two games on Pebbles. Alright, so this has been Company Presents. Go ahead, if you'd like to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That does quite a lot for me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.